Learning is important. You all agree? Learning is very important. So I have often heard this from teachers mouth and even parents also. पिक्चरें तो तुम्हें बड़ी जल्दी याद हो जाती हैं, पढ़ाई तुमसे होती नहीं है. So if I ask you a question, how many of you have seen मैंने प्यार किया? Please raise your hand. How many of you have seen मैंने प्यार किया movie? I can see very few people. So Neha, you be attentive. Some people are raising hand. So okay, Vaishnavi, what was Salman Khan's name in the movie? Vaishnavi, can we unmute Vaishnavi? Or you can even drop it in the chat box. That's perfectly fine.
It's Prem.
Yeah, die-hard fan of Salman Khan. And what was Bhagyashri's name? वो ज्यादा famous नहीं लगता है. So no problem.
Salman
Bhagyashri was Suman. So this
Yeah.
movie you must have seen years back because this is not a new movie, right? When did you last see it, Vaishnavi? I guess if not something like maybe 7 years, 10 years, 8 years back, because it's a very old one, right? So still you remember the movie. And even if you don't remember the name of the characters, at least you must be remembering the storyline, right? So why it happens that we remember the movies for years, but we forget the lesson learned like this? Why it happens? Because we need to understand that our brain has two parts, left and right. If we see if whatever we study it goes to the left mind, this is a logical mind, and black and white, which I am shown. So no matter how intelligent you are, max to max the things can stay there for an hour, for a week, per month. If your memory is very good for a year, after that it vanishes from there. But if we watch a movie, it directly goes in the right mind. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, am I going to open everybody's brain and see whether it's going to the left side or the right side? Obviously that's not possible. But what kind of strategy we can have so that whatever we teach, it should go in the left mind, not in the right mind? Any idea about that? Please drop it in the chat box. How should we teach that it should not go in the left mind, rather it should go in the right mind so that it stays there forever? Somebody please drop it in the chat. And Neha, keep reading it because when I'm sharing the screen, a lot many things are getting
Sure.
disturbed. Yeah.
Sure.
So what they are
Audiovisual
writing?
methods. Yeah, they are writing
Yeah,
audiovisual
very
methods,
good. Had it been a
visual
workshop, I
aids.
would have given you chocolates for that. Yes, clap for yourself. It's audio visual
Yeah,
teaching aids.
they
So you
help.
need to understand the different type of learners, right? So there are three different type of broad categories of learners, though there are many more. There are three basic type of learners: visual, auditory and kinesthetic. Visual जो देख
Yes.
कर बहुत अच्छा सीखता है, ठीक है. Auditory जो सुनकर बहुत अच्छा सीखता है. Kinesthetic is one who always requires some kind of activities. What are the signs you will get to know whether the child is visual, auditory, or kinesthetic? If you ask a question, what is noun? That child will look up on the ceiling and say, noun is XYZ. Okay. So you often say, Chhat pe answer likha, right? So that's a sign that's a visual learner. If a child is repeating your question, what is noun, and looking right or left, that's the auditory one. But if you say what is noun and the child touches body, eyes, nose, and talks like this, that means it's a kinesthetic learner. This is a back test, which is a normal symptoms you can get to know. A normal way of getting it done. No need to do any work test. And even if you're not doing it, it's pretty obvious your class is full of all the three sorts of learners. Even the webinar right now, I'm taking all my audience. Some is visual, some is auditory, and some is kinesthetic. So let's understand how to teach that all of them understand, right? So what you need to do, use of maximum audio visual teaching aids. कुछ दिखाओ, कुछ बताओ, and do some or the other activity. Even NEP is talking about it. It should be experiential learning. It should be learning by doing, because we have to get rid of this rote learning. ये रट्टा मारने वाली चीजें हमें end करनी है, right? So जब भी आप एक्टिविटी के थ्रू पढ़ाओगे, automatically it will go in the right brain where it will stay forever. Even in your childhood days, matlab, though it was not very popular that time, but if you remember, any teacher has taught you something through activities. आपको अभी भी, आप मुझे एग्री करोगे मेरे साथ, आपको वो अभी भी याद होगा. The anything that was taught through activities, right? So teach through activities. Let's move further. Now, to activate the right and left brain, it's very important that you do activities in which both their hands are involved, both their legs are involved, maybe full body is involved. So, how does it help? It actually like activate the right brain as well as the left brain. Why it is required? Because we just don't read logical learning. We also need creative learning also. So we need to activate. What you can do, you can ask the child to draw something with both hands. Maybe the pattern, maybe something balancing. So automatically both their brains will be active. If you have observed, अगर आप किसी बच्चे को कहते हो बेटा your right hand should go like this and the left waist should go like this, they are not able to do, because in maybe even you people take yourself, अगर मैं आपको दो एक्टिविटीज इकट्ठे करने को कहती हूँ and you are unable to do it, the reason is somebody has not worked on your motor skills. So that is very, very important. So